What's up, spectators? Welcome back to another episode of Ace Attorney Investigations 2. Last time we were looking for Kay, so Shields and I came up to the roof again to the crime scene, and Kay fell out of the tree. What are the odds? She literally fell into our laps. Well, she fell onto the ground, but practically on our laps. Alright, hold on. So we're trying to get enough clues to finish this investigation, but not sure what else we need to examine. We've already examined the tree base. We've talked to Kay. We've been to the cotton candy stand. We've looked at the trapdoor or the maintenance hatch. Can I look at this light here? Hold on. I think we've already seen this. Yeah, we've already done this before, okay. So what are we missing? We've examined the tree. Statue of a creature. Yep, we've already seen this griffin statue. Oh, this is tricky. We're seeing live footage from the 50th floor. The investigation will continue through the night. 50th floor? Isn't that the meeting room of the PIC headquarters? That's right. We can see the shadows of the investigators behind those blinds. Uh-oh, looks like making a clean getaway just got that much harder. It seems we have no choice but to cleverly evade the eyes of the media. Maybe Uncle Ray should have become a spy instead of an attorney. If worst comes to worst, I may have to use Mr. Shields as a decoy. Miles, just now you were thinking of something terrible, weren't you? I won't rest until I've inspected yes. Interesting, I guess the translators, what they probably did, I'm guessing these images are sort of like in an assets folder, and you just sort of like delete the Japanese that would have been here, and then you can just replace it with your own images. Pretty cool stuff. What am I looking for? Interesting, the light's on this floor. We're seeing live footage from the 50th floor. Didn't we already? We've already done this. Yeah, the investigators, yeah, right. Why would I say that again? As the reporter said, you can see the investigators' shadows moving around. There is a huge contradiction in this image. I should present that piece of evidence. What? With where? What's wrong? The clock? The tree? What's... the fact that we're not in it? Wait, where were we standing? Oh, at the TV. What's the issue here? This appears to be a live news broadcast. In other words, what we see on the screen is how the Grand Tower looks at this very moment. Does that mean we can be seen on the TV too? No, the camera is too far away and it's too dark to see us clearly. There's no need to worry. It certainly would be bad if Kay were to be seen on TV right now. What's to deduce? Let's go through everything one at a time. We don't have that much evidence. What am I looking for? Well, this seems right. The 50th floor is right below the tree. What's the issue here? Oh! Oh, I see! It's not there's this weird floor here. What the heck is going on? That's the 49th floor. Okay. Pamphlet, present. Eureka! Do you know how many floors this building has? Of course, 50 floors, right? Just above the place where the PIC conducts their practically illegal cover-ups. Couples are wishing for love. Kinda ironic, don't you think? So what's this dark area above the 50th floor? Maybe it's the Tunnel of Love. Those are always dark, eh? The viewing platform we're on now should be directly above the PIC meeting room. But the late-night investigation is taking place 2 floors below us. This is a clear contradiction. Was there a mistake in the pamphlet? No, rather... It's more natural to assume this building has a hidden 51st floor. I see. So that's where the Tunnel of Love is. Oh, she's so pure and gullible. It's breaking Uncle Ray's heart. Then why don't you take this opportunity to be more serious for once? You just don't get it, Miles. I joke around to make things easier for you. On the contrary, his painful jokes only make things harder for me. Hold on, hold on. We got 2 logic now, finally. So the hatch goes to the 51st floor. An extra floor between the 50th floor and the viewing platform. Why didn't anyone notice it? Normally you'd notice it. I mean, how can you hide an entire floor? That is where the problem lies. No one noticed something that should have been easily noticeable. In other words, it must be impossible to access the 51st floor through normal means. Maybe there's a secret portal or something. Okay, now is not the time to be thinking with portals. Whoa! It's always time to think with portals. I'd like you to recall the hatch at the base of the cherry tree. Isn't it normal to assume there's a room on the other side of the maintenance hatch? Uncle Ray likes where you're going with this. Let's hurry and check it out. There we go. Now let's see, even though this is perfect standing position for the cameras and the helicopter to see you. This is... looks like there's a lot of stuff down there. Is this what they call a storeroom? There's no doubt about it. This is where Kay fell down. Of course, and with this, the mystery is solved. No, not yet. We still have the mystery of the person in the red hood who was walking in midair. Now, let's not get greedy, shall we? We found the storeroom, so let's wrap things up here. I suppose you have a point. It does seem to warrant an investigation. Well, if it isn't Miles Edgeworth, is the best. It's so the best. Oh, what are you doing? Yeah, exactly, what are you doing here? I heard about the case from Gumshoe. Since I was already in the area, I thought I might as well check out the crime scene. This girl's name is Emma Skye. She's a high school student studying in Europe to become a forensic scientist. She's the younger sister of my former boss and a witness in one of my trials 2 years ago. Gumshoe told me everything over the phone. He sounded really upset. He said you lost your badge at the Grand Tower and Kay became a mummy. Please calm down. I thought you left for Europe just a few days ago. Don't tell me you've come back already. Yep, and I brought my teacher from abroad too. He needed an interpreter, so I volunteered to help. If your teacher cannot speak English, why aren't you with him right now? He can still communicate with people. Don't underestimate the importance of body language. That doesn't really count as a language. But enough about that. What happened to Kay? Is she alright? My, what a good friend. Isn't this great, Kay? Yeah. Who are you? Are you Mr. Edgeworth's new assistant? Haha, on the contrary, my dear. I'm Ray Shields, head of the Edgeworth Law Offices. Edgeworth Law Offices? Wait, you mean like defense attorneys? Edgeworth, when did you suddenly become an attorney? No, it's not like that. Now that I think about it, it is a rather complicated working relationship. Don't sweat the details. Let's start with an introductory hug. Why'd you become a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth? Hey, don't just ignore me. Because I don't approve at all. Well, why don't we continue this conversation down below? That's right, the police could arrive any second now. Edgeworth, who's she? I'll explain later. First, we have to go down the hatch. Ah, okay. Guess I'll be joining the prosecutor defense team. I'll explain about that too. Let's go to the storeroom. Another chapter complete. If she's here, that means we're gonna start fingerprinting everything. We're gonna see footprints. We're gonna see fingerprints. We're gonna be flipping things around. Oops, I didn't click that. It's pretty dark down here. I can't see a thing. Watch your footing, Emma. Think I hit my hand. Okay, be careful not to slip. Take your time coming down. Okay. The light switch should be somewhere around here. This is... Hey, it's that statue! The statue with the air... We had the airplane, and... It was swapped because the eye colors were different. But there's also that really hideous green case next to it from the airplane that the pretty stewardess made. What else is recognizable? Maybe the masks are recognizable because of something. I don't know why. The stand. I mean, obviously you can see the Steel Samurai right sort of in the middle. I'm pretty sure that's the Steel Samurai. What else is here? Okay. We'll need to investigate it thoroughly. Mr. Edgeworth, please tell me about the case. Right then. Where should I begin? Is it possible that this is Kay's? This is where Kay hides her loot? And that she actually has been stealing this whole time, but we had no idea? Okay, I'm gonna have so much more respect for you if that's true. Like, how would you even steal that huge, Temple of the... Oh, shoot, what was that show with the kids? Legend of the Hidden Temple? Was that it? Legend of the Hidden Temple! Yes, that is what it is! Oh, man. Good times. Well, back to the game, though. I see. This is certainly a serious situation. Why does she look like she's having so much fun? Hehehe. Looks like you're in a bind, prosecutorial attorney Edgeworth. I'm not a defense attorney. Nor is there such a thing as a prosecutorial attorney. This looks like a job for science. Don't you worry. I got everything here in my bag. Are you sure you're up for this, Emma? Of course. So, once again, it's good to be working with you, Mr. Edgeworth. And I'm glad to be working with you as well. Looks like we got ourselves another cute assistant. I thought I said cute ass, and then assistant came. But he really does mean to say, looks like we got ourselves another cute ass. So what's the plan? That lift looks pretty suspicious to me. It looks like it goes down. I'm curious as well, but first, we should investigate this room. Okay, if you find out anything, be sure to tell Uncle Ray. And if I remember something, I'll let you know. Yes, please do, Emma. Roger, I'm ready to support. Well then, let's begin the investigation. Ready to roll out! Don't you think it's kind of creepy how all these masks are lined up in such a dark place? Emma, are you not good with horror movies? No way! Horror movies are so unscientific. So she's scared of them. Psh, these masks aren't like the scary ones in Tokyo Ghoul. So, no, it isn't scary. I won't rest, yes. There's one missing! Various masks are placed here. There's even one of the Steel Samurai. Indeed, these are fairly high-quality replicas. Scientifically speaking, it's just a bunch of random masks. It certainly does look like a hodgepodge collection of masks. Oh, that's one of my favorite words, hodgepodge. That and just like saying potpourri of things, or hodgepodge of things, or a hodgepodge of potpourri. This hook it looks like a hook to hang a mask from. I wonder what mask used to be here. Oh! The Jammin' Ninja? Was it a mask or a pin we had? When you think of the heroines from the Steel Samurai universe, she's the first to come to mind. That's right, I love the Pink Princess too. Emma, you watch this kind of show? Of course. You like it too, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? No, I wouldn't go that far. Really? Since you had a Steel Samurai figure in your office, I thought for sure. So even Emma has noticed it. Hold on a minute. ba ba ba. Hoo hoo ha ha. There it is. Eureka! Collect the whole set. The Jammin' Ninja mask that Kay had with her. Perhaps it was originally attached to this hook. That sounds plausible, scientifically speaking. In other words, Kay came here. You could say she came here. It's quite likely, but for what purpose? Maybe she was going to steal something from this place. A great thief who steals the truth, huh? No, I don't think we can answer that question at this time. These are murder case files. Eh? What are those doing here? By all rights, they should be kept at the prosecutor's building or the courthouse, but it would seem that someone has removed them. Something is afoot, and we are none the wiser. Maybe she was trying to sell them to someone, to a buyer. This mask is the mysterious global hero, Onion Coupon. Why are you so surprised? Edgeworth, don't you know? Everything about this show is shrouded in mystery. From the production company to the broadcast times, even the merchandise is hard to find. Wouldn't that mean the company simply went bankrupt? Ba-da-ba-ba. Oh, there's the police badger ones down there. You can see them. It's Captain Saipan. He's really popular in Europe. All the kids and even the adults dress up like him. I think the flower on his head would be a little too much. Bum, bum. What TV show are these masks from? I'm not very familiar with it, but I believe it's called The Students of the Starry School. Each member of the class is a hero of justice. So I guess those red and white caps are a part of their school uniforms. And maybe the number of eye slits on the mask corresponds to their class rankings? Now you're thinking in animes. The one on the left is ranked number 1, and the one on the right is number 2, and so on. So that's how it works. If that's the case, the student with the lowest rank would have a mask full of holes. I guess we'll have to watch the show to find out. I feel like that's gonna be everything. Right? The Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo, and the Nickel Samurai. The Nickel Samurai always seemed kinda smug by comparison. And his slender build doesn't look cool at all. I definitely prefer the Steel Samurai. It seems she has good taste. I feel like that would be everything, wouldn't it? These are... What is it? The items displayed on this shelf, here if I recall correctly, they're all evidence from past cases that I was involved with. What are they doing here? I guess that would make this place the PIC's evidence storeroom, huh? These items should be kept in the care of the police. Don't they keep evidence in the prosecutor's office? Only for current trials, however, once a verdict has been reached. The evidence is transferred over to the police department and stored in the evidence room. But it looks like the evidence has been stored here instead. There's no point in worrying about it. For now, I should try examining everything. It looks like some of the evidence have tags in front of them. And there are numbers written on the tags. Maybe they're the ID numbers of the evidence. No, based on how large these numbers are, and the nature of these items, I'd say these are prices. Prices! If that's the case. Wow, these are ridiculously expensive. She seems more concerned with the high prices than the legality of this whole affair. The evidence on display. I should inspect every nook and cranny. Let's see here. What a cute doll. It kind of looks like the Steel Samurai. It's the Iron Infant, son of the Steel Samurai, and the Pink Princess. He was destined to become a hero of justice from the moment of his birth. So much pressure rests on his tiny baby shoulders. And yet he carries himself with a grace and dignity that belies... Oh, that... Wait, bellies? That belies. Belies. Yeah, belies. A toddler of his age. Hello, Mr. Edgeworth, are you even listening to me? Of course I am. Aw, how cute! The stuffed animal is so fluffy. That's from Gourd Lake. It should be in the care of the prosecutor assigned to that case right now. Why is it sitting here in a place like this? This little guy's missing his left horn. His left horn? I'm pretty sure it was already missing when I first saw it. Then this must be a defective product. I demand a recall! Now that I think about it, giving a broken toy to a country's president does sound strange. This storeroom contains items to be sold, doesn't it? It's unfortunate, but the possibility seems quite high. I suspect some nefarious individual has been selling evidence here. And people actually pay money for this stuff? Apparently, some people do. The price tags are proof. Different strokes for different folks, I guess. And what about the perfume? I mean, these are all from the same case as well. The perfume bottle, the green lantern, and the special ink. Is that all? Yes, what more did you want me to say? I need to make a memo. Note to self. Even the most boring objects sound like works of art when Mr. Edgeworth describes them. Don't read a memo like that out loud. It looks like some of the evidence have tags in front of them. Well, of course. Oh, we've already done this. There's something missing off the thing. Come on. Okay. No! Oh my god! Shut up! I don't care about the price! I want to see this star imprint. That's strange. Only this one spot is empty. But it still has a price tag, just like all the others. Furthermore, there is a part of this cloth that is not covered in dust. Perhaps something was placed here not so long ago. It sure seems like it, but what could it have been? This star-shaped mark in the dust. I wonder, could it be related to a certain piece of evidence? Well, which one? Let's see. Something star-shaped. The candelabra has a sort of star-shaped frame. Hold on. You know what? That's what it is. This dust pattern matches up perfectly with the base of the candelabra. It's likely that the killer got the candelabra from this very storeroom, which is why it has her prints on it. Does that mean the candelabra was also a piece of evidence? It's quite possible. However, that is not the issue here. The murder weapon originally came from this storeroom. We must keep that in mind. Oops. Ink and a lamp. Both are evidence that I've handled before. Why is all this stuff here linked to you? Many of the items here are objects that I've handled just a short while ago. But it's probably only a coincidence that they're all collected here. A coincidence? I've never thought I'd hear you say that word, Mr. Edgeworth. No matter how improbable, if it fits with the facts, then we must accept it as the truth. Isn't that the same with science? Aha! We should discuss science in detail someday, Mr. Edgeworth. That's probably everything, but hold on. Nope, we don't have anything else yet. Okay, hold on. Well, you know what? Why don't we save investigating the rest of this place for tomorrow? So until then, bye-bye!